Hey YouTube, Bob from Shaky Carpentry. Putting out my first video, so bear with me and go easy on me in the comments. This is my first woodworking related video. I will do my best to convey maybe some knowledge that I've picked up over the years, maybe some tips and tricks. But in this video, I really just wanted to introduce myself. I'm a firefighter, career firefighter for my full-time job, and I do the woodworking, carpentry on the side on my days off. So it's very part-time for me right now. Someday I will retire from the fire department, and who knows, maybe this will become full-time for me. But for now, I just want to tell you guys that this is, I am far from an expert, and however I do it professionally, I'm not a big production professional shop. I am, started out in my garage, just like many of you have. I am, cramped for space. I'm always having issues with storage and keeping stuff clean. And so, I mean, these are real world problems for woodworkers that I think rarely get addressed. I think YouTube has a tendency, at least YouTubers in general, especially the ones that have been doing it for a while, have a tendency to have like the best case scenario when it comes to shops. They have all great equipment. They've got, it's always spick and span, perfect lighting, and I know it takes time to get there, and maybe I'll get there someday too. But for now, I want to show you my shop, which is, I'm not in my garage right now. I'm actually working for a church that hired me to build some furniture and some built-in items, and I can show you some of that stuff later. But for now, I just want to show you the warehouse they have me in, and this is great because I have more room than I know what to do with, but I know it's temporary, and I'm just trying not to get too spoiled by it, because when I go back to my little shop, it's going to be a big change. So just bear with me for a minute. Okay, here we go. So, like I said, big open shop, or big open warehouse, and I've had to get a little bit creative with some of my storage solutions. So I just built a wall, and I'm hanging some stuff on there with some French cleats. And then, like here, I've got my planer on a roll around, shop made cabinet. I got my little bitty dust collector that I feel like needs to be cleaned out every 5 minutes, especially if I'm using my joiner or my planer. That's how everything gets transported back and forth from here to job sites and whatnot. Table saw, bandsaw. So I'm working with decent equipment. Now, that was something I did to get started. I had to make sure that I had, some new equipment. I was working with some older stuff that was pretty worn out. But as you can see, dust collection, pretty non-existent. And I could have cleaned up for this video, but I wanted to show you guys what a shop that stays fairly busy, I'm trying to stay busy anyway, can look like. It can look like a mess sometimes, and there's no reason to be embarrassed by that. And is it unsafe? No, not necessarily, because I'm used to working around it. Would it be safer if it was cleaned up and everything organized? Absolutely. But you know what? Someday I'll get there. I'm really gonna have to upgrade this dust collection system I've got, and maybe when I'm in a permanent location that's considerably bigger, we'll see what I do from there. We'll see what I can come up with. But for now, like I said, this is what I'm working with. This is my miter station. Nothing special, just a, you know, just a little shop-made fence. So I apologize for the shoddy camera work. Maybe I'll upgrade that in the future as well. But for now, here it is, my first video, and I hope you enjoy. And when I get a subscribe button, because I don't think I have one right now, you can hit it and see what else I put out. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.